Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our 12th bout of the evening. So with that said, would you please welcome, firstly, into the blue corner, Sheldon Reid. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome his opponent into the red corner, Steve Rogers! Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 12th bout of the evening. Once again, set for three-minute rounds of amateur rules mixed martial arts action to be contested in the ICFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, coming to us representing Liverpool Valley Tudo, please welcome Sheldon Reid. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, at 5 feet 8 inches tall, he weighed in officially at 61.1 kilos. At 28 years of age, his record inside the cage stands at 1 victory, 1 defeat. Coming to us representing Full Contact Performance Center, please welcome Steve Rogers!
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at ICE 13 in Wrexham, brought to you by WSOF Global. I'm Jamie the Haymaker Hay, here with Ian M16 Butlin. On to one of the fights I've been looking forward to, Sheldon Reid from LBT taking on Steve Rogers from FCPC.
Yeah, two top class, fast fighters.
Yeah, we've seen
bantamweight division.
Seen quite a lot of both of these lads. You know, we've seen Steve Rogers in an absolute war with John Shink not too long ago.
Good solid low kick, first landing shot coming from Steve Rogers.
Stalking the cage at the minute though, is Sheldon Reid. Very confident on his feet, as you can see. Ooh, big overhand right there from Rogers. Looking for that big overhand, isn't he, Ian?
Yeah, he certainly is. Blocking well, switching, but he's looking for that big shot. Setting up with the kicks. Again, look for the right hand.
McCall with the left himself there, though.
He had a slight reach advantage, came into play there for Sheldon.
Yeah, he's setting up these combos quite nice as well, and ending with that head kick there. You know, Steve's got to be careful of that one. Both just working each other out here, Ian.
Yeah, they are. Each one's taking their turn to be the one coming forward. Oh, that was a good body shot there.
Yeah, he definitely felt that. Made him switch guard as well. Oh, switch to the head kick there. Rogers got to be very careful ducking into them kind of shots.
He certainly does. Smell blood here, Sheldon. He knew he caught that body shot.
Yeah, you know, Sheldon Reid using a very sort of unorthodox way of striking here. You know, he's making it difficult at the minute for Rogers. That's why Rogers goes in for the takedown there. Great work from Sheldon Reid, though, to stuff that so far. Pushing on the head, getting that over. The overhook there, needs to get the underhook and then push away. There we go. A lot of flying attempts at kicks and knees. Another body shot.
Yeah, solid kicks there.
Yeah, Steve Rogers here, really in difficult times here, Ian.
He really is, yeah.
Oh, another flying knee there. Some unorthodox movement here from Sheldon Reid. Working extremely well, though.
Well, Rogers coming back with that big overhand right again.
There's a lot of power in them flying knees. Drive straight through the hip. A nice head kick as well. Switches very well with that sort of question mark style kick there.
He does. He uses his height really well.
Yeah, there's some superb striking here from Sheldon Reid in that first round, Ian.
That was a good round for Sheldon Reid, I think.
I think Steve Rogers maybe need to look at changing up his movement a little bit. His movement patterns have sort of been a little bit static in that round, and that's why he was getting caught quite a lot from Sheldon Reid, who had superb movement around the cage, good cage control, cut off well. You know, you've got to Steve's got to up his game in his second round. You know, he's got some great wrestling submissions. Let's hope we see some of that in this next round.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, he needs to switch up his game a little bit. I mean, he did have some success. There was some good points for both, but Sheldon seemed to be growing in confidence, switching, landing a good variety of shots.
Yeah, you know, Sheldon Reid's he seems to have a bit of a Thai style to him, but a very unorthodox Thai style, though. You know, some of the knees and kicks that he were throwing were extremely sort of versatile. And had Steve questioning what he was going to throw next, which is, you know, part of the game, isn't it?
That certainly is. Well, instructions in that corner coming from Martin Stapleton there, between rounds.
Yeah, and instructions on the from Sheldon there, from Dean Garnett. They're pushing on that head now. Another good stuff takedown. So, as we anticipated, Steve will go for the takedown in this round and try and get it to a more of a wrestling sort of grappling match.
Yep. Well, Steve,
some good work though from Sheldon Reid to stop this. Go for that high crotch there. Needs to posture and lift.
Very good defence here from Sheldon, but Steve's really doing everything he possibly can to suck that leg in.
Yeah, he's still going for that. You know, he's going for that sort of too high up for a takedown after the double leg. He's got to be very careful. Getting, you know, he's open to knees from that position, Ian. Especially with the tie clinch now.
Oh,
there we go.
But he managed to land the punches over the top.
So, back to the action now. Sheldon still taking out a centre, pushing Steve back again. You know, Steve went for that takedown, maybe exerted a bit too much energy there, Ian.
Yeah, possibly could have done.
As we've seen,
look at the length of these shots. It's like Dalsim is Sheldon Reid. Hitting him from miles out of Steve's distance.
Yeah, as we've seen in the John Shink fight, though, Steve Rogers extremely hard to finish.
Oh, certainly, yeah. He's not one to quit.
Still moving forward. Sheldon going completely unorthodox now.
It's like some dance moves in there.
Yeah, some great movement from him. You know,
but again,
flowing around the cage really well. Big shot there to the body from Rogers, though. And a nice kick, but a great sweep. But this is where, you know, Rogers...
As he swept himself into a triangle. That's...
Yeah, he's not got the... he's not got the leg through there to get the triangle.
No, I couldn't tell whether from this angle.
Good work, though, from Rogers, and a great work from Sheldon to get out of that. Looking to maybe pass to full mount. Rogers very tough on the ground, though. Very good movement from Rogers. You know, anytime I've seen him grapple, extremely tough to submit, and submits a lot of people as well.
Yeah.
You know, Sheldon will probably want to get this back on the standing with the success he was having here.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, he was. But again, look at those big, long shots. He's got so much reach.
He has. He's not even posturing up there. He's just throwing sort of bombs without even posturing. That's how confident he is with his striking. It's very high close guard there. Not going to do much with that. Up against the cage. Sheldon Reid still dropping some shots there on Rogers. You know.
Yes, Rogers got a lot of work to do in this last round now.
Yeah, you know, like I say, I think the unsuccessful takedown to start the round, you know, sort of set the pace really for Rogers in that round where he really struggled to get Reid down. There's some unbelievable defence though from Reid.
Yeah, it worked really, really good. You know, his work on the head, pushing the head down, pulling the head up. His control of the head was just exceptional in that takedown defence. And
then from the standing, you know, he caught that kick beautifully and took the sweep. Rogers straight away seen the sweep coming and obviously jumped for guard, you know, to maybe look for a submission, but then ended up on his back. And it ended up being a little bit of a tough round for Rogers towards the end there, you know. But it's all to play for still for Rogers in this last round. You know, he's got to go out there and try and get the win. Sheldon Reid, two great rounds there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think he's 2 rounds up. There's a lot of work now for Steve Rogers. Try and pull this win.
He wants out now, Sheldon. He wants out.
So, third and final round, Ice FC 13, brought to you by WSOF Global. So Steve going to go for that finish now. There we go, going for that big overhand right.
Yeah, he's looking for the body, then head.
Starting to switch himself now. Goes for a takedown.
Again, this is what tied him out. But looks like he could have got it this time.
He got it, but good work from Sheldon to stand straight back up. Very frustrating when your opponent does that, isn't it, Ian?
Oh, it certainly is. Very, very tiring. Heart.
So that high crotch there, nice high crotch takedown from Rogers. But
Steve's in the right place for this.
He needs to really go for that submission though now.
He's trying to get the control. He's in the corner. He's got Martin Stable there giving him instructions.
So back up against the cage. Rogers using that head control.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's again using the same sort of defence.
I think he needs to lift that head more towards the solar plexus to get that high crotch takedown from there.
At the moment, he's just taking so much energy out of himself by doing this.
Yeah, you can see his back's arched. Very tough to take down using, you know, your back rather than your legs.
And look,
he tries to drag it there to a drag single.
Again, the balance with these long limbs from Sheldon Reid, making it very difficult for Steve to get the takedown.
Yeah, he really is. He's a very lengthy kind of fighter, isn't he? He's Sheldon Reid, as we've seen so far, making it very, very difficult. He's going for that high crotch again. Still putting pressure on, but this is not enough. You know, he's taking the round
That's it. I mean, it's Steve Rogers who really needs to do something here.
Yeah, you know, Sheldon Reid's happy just to stay up against the cage. You know, from the looks of this, he's...
You know, he can really ride out this last round, pretty much. You know, he's defending the takedown, chopping some little shots in. And against Steve Rogers, using so much energy.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Couldn't agree more. You know, some unbelievable takedown defense from Sheldon Reid.
Look, fair play to Steve Rogers. Look at the strength and effort he's using here.
Trying to get this to the ground. It's a relentless attempt. 30 seconds left of this round, Ian.
That was possibly a low blow there. I mean, I thought it had actually gone to the inside thigh, but see Steve Rogers there complaining that it was to the inside thigh. I actually thought it was to the inside thigh.
Yeah, I didn't quite see it myself, to be honest.
Hard to tell without a replay.
With 10 seconds left, if I were Sheldon Reid, I'd try and get up here and just continue. You don't want the doctor to come in and make you stop this fight, Ian.
No, I mean, he's 10 seconds away from a win here, so... Doctor's having a good look. Check there's no damage.
Great crowd here tonight, Ian, as well.
Oh, it's been packed. Very, very enthusiastic, passionate crowd.
Certainly bigger and better things are happening for Ice FC now.
Oh, they certainly are.
And of course, brought to you by World Series of Fighting Global.
That's right, so Sheldon Reid now looking like he can continue. Doctors checked him over, everything should be all right, hopefully. Just to get this last 10 seconds out.
Yeah, that's it, you know, this... So we're back on now. You know, not too long of this round left now. Steve Rogers had a bit of time there to recuperate himself. But not a great deal of time left in this fight, Ian. Cage door is shut.
Gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds of action, we go once again to the judges' scorecards for a decision. We have a winner by way of unanimous decision from the blue corner, Sheldon Reid.